Well, Katie, it's certainly hot for exercise in the middle of the afternoon. So hopefully everyone's getting that done either early in the morning or now that we're starting to cool down a bit. A beautiful view from our rooftop camera here at WWL of the Central Business District and the French Quarter. We're not seeing any rain in the immediate area, but we certainly had a couple of quick passing downpours earlier. Temperatures reached 93 as our high this morning around 11:30 a.m. and our low overnight was in the upper 70s. So we'll continue with these consistent potential heat advisories through the next couple of days as our upper level pattern starts to shift a bit and we'll see fewer rain chances for relief from the heat. Just under 45 minutes to go on this advisory, which will expire at 7 o'clock because it feels like temperatures are starting to fall below triple digits. But we've had a lot of rain on the North Shore in the last couple of minutes. Baton Rouge getting a good bit of that right now. And we've also seen a few storms traveling down I-55 towards La Place and Gonzales on I-10. Otherwise, off to the North Shore, I-12 has seen some downpours and we're starting to see those now exit and head towards Mississippi. So improvements for Lake Pontchartrain and much of the viewing area as we approach tonight. Just a couple quick passing storms with lightning embedded, which does help to bring a little relief from the heat. Where you've seen those downpours, temperatures are closer to the mid 70s. That's in Macomb and Slidell. Otherwise, we've got the low 80s in Mandeville and the mid to upper 80s across the rest of the South Shore. So your hourly forecast for tonight, any evening plans you may have, especially to celebrate the Juneteenth holiday, should be mostly dry and comfortable. The fireworks show on the lakefront looking good with temperatures in the low 80s to upper 70s. As we continue with those feels like temperatures starting to fall closer to 80 itself overnight, we'll see them ramp up again tomorrow. And believe it or not, tomorrow is already the first day of summer. I'm sure you do believe it in terms of how it feels outside, but the year has been flying by. So we'll have 14 total hours of daylight with 4 minutes as well. Sunrise just before 6 a.m. and sunset just after 8 o'clock. It'll be a long day, but it should be a pretty comfortable one, all things considered. Less rain in the area over the course of this weekend compared to the last few weeks, and will continue towards July with no concern for tropical development more than likely. So some good news there. Here's your precision cast. Again, a lot of that rain in the area concentrated on the North Shore right now. We'll start to really see it fizzle out as we approach the evening time frame. Couple clouds lingering nonetheless, and you've got those really stacked tall clouds, which are a big sign of summer approaching tomorrow as well. Here's where the upper level pattern is going to change and dry us out a bit as we head into the weekend. We've sort of been sandwiched between two upper level highs for the last couple of days, and this high pressure is going to set up right over the area as we approach tomorrow and then Saturday and Sunday, which brings us that heat, but not so much the opportunity for the disturbances we've been seeing, other than maybe a few during peak daytime heating. So we'll probably still have about a 30% chance of rain into the weekend, but most spots are going to stay dry for the majority of the day. And that means you'll have to prepare accordingly with lots of sunscreen. Make sure you stay shaded and hydrated, and of course get in the AC as much as you can. Our temperatures will remain in the low 70s on the North Shore to start out each day, mid 70s as you approach the city, and then closer to 80 along the coastline. So we're forecasting for around 94 as a high into both Saturday and Sunday, and we'll continue to see those temperatures just drop off a tad as we head into the start of next week. That's because the rain chances are going to stay right around 30%, so 30% of the area will see a storm at some point. Now, if you were watching Eric earlier, it was actually Category 4. This is all in the Pacific. It's now really fizzled out. Only a tropical storm at this point. So thankfully, no concern for any development in the Atlantic or the Gulf, and we'll hope to keep it that way for a while longer. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, a very typical summer-like pattern as we welcome the season's arrival officially.
In name only, right, Brooke? Okay,
yes.
thanks so much.